going on, everyone? It's Taylor Callis here for CLNS Media. The Patriots added some much-needed depth to their wide receiver room this afternoon, signing former Vikings wide receiver KJ Osborn to a one-year deal. Now, once Calvin Ridley was off the table for New England and signed with the Titans, it became pretty clear that the offense's intention to weaponize would likely have to come through the draft. But before they took those pieces, they were going to need to add a veteran presence who they could rely on to serve either a significant or rotational role as a primarily X-receiver, so that whichever young guys they did end up taking in next April's draft wouldn't have to be forced into a role that was larger than they could handle. With Osborn, they've got that kind of presence, as he was fourth on the Vikings last season in targets, receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. And that's an offense that systematically is very similar to what he'll be running in New England. Kevin O'Connell runs more of a West Coast outside zone heavy scheme, which, as we know, is right up Alex Van Pelt's alley. Now, KJ Osborn did lead the Vikings with 7 drops, so that's going to be something to monitor. But still, as we can see from the rest of his statistics, he can be a reliable rotational pass catcher behind more experienced and prominent players. Now, with Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, Hunter Henry, and possibly even Antonio Gibson being the top pass catchers for the Patriots this season, it's likely that KJ Bourne can continue serving in more of a depth role the way he did in Minnesota, where he was behind Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and TJ Hawkinson. While this isn't the splash signing that a lot of Patriots fans may have wanted this offseason, specifically at the wide receiver position, a lot of that is going to come through the draft, and it continues the Patriots trend that we've seen where they prioritize re-signing their own players while plugging holes elsewhere on modest contracts.
Testing my skills on Prize Picks this season is the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $1,000 with just a few taps. Use the code CLNS for the first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.